To notice the water level through here, and we can see that. We can see that it's raining through here. And so the different things that we do. Now I'm going to start with red. And we will look at our different wells. And so as we're looking at different wells, what might be happening here? And so let's look maybe at well number 2. We're having recharge coming from the rain up here. It's raining all the way through here, so we're getting recharge from everywhere. And so now let's add a contaminant to well 2. And let's watch what's going to happen with that contaminant. Water, I pushed a little more water through there. And that's just to get it really going in there. And so now it's just watching what's happening. We have an aquitard here. An aquitard is a layer that creates a confining layer. So think about an aquitard. It's retarding the flow. It's stopping the flow of the water itself. That's why this is a confined aquifer, because it's confined by a layer of substrate that is not allowing water to penetrate. Now, something interesting with this particular model, you can see where the water, instead of going with the flow, some of it's going with the flow, and some of it, we have a leaky well. And so we've drilled a well, let's say we have a large commercial well, they've drilled down through the aquitard. Now, we're getting contamination via their well down. Now, we'll have our fastest flow right by the aquitard, and we can see what's happening. This is actually going over beside this well, leaking through the confining layer, and actually running all the way down. This is all the way over here already. If we look, we can see the red is all the way over here. Look how fast that is contaminating. You would think these deeper wells are going to be safe. But with this setup, what has happened, looks like we've just reached this far one. We're all the way over here. With this setup, what's happened is this well here, this deepest well that they thought they had the best water, it is actually being the first one being contaminated. Now, what we can do, I might not have enough string on this one, maybe. We can actually get this pumping by shoving this down. And so we can start pulling water out of there. And so as we can see, look how it's red. It's red. So we can see the contaminant getting pulled straight up into this well. And so now the water from this deep well, and if it's really deep, it's a good chance it's going to be a municipal well. And so you're talking about an entire city area is being contaminated because of the contamination from this well way upstream. And you can see where it flows close to the confining layer, and then it flows down through. And so these wells, deeper wells right now, are the first ones to get contaminated. Look how much is getting through there. Bunches of it. We'll just let that keep flowing for a minute. But when we run this, and so there's our red, and we saw that was contamination from here, was our red. So I'm going to pull some of this out just to slow that down. And as a matter of fact, for remediation, they do pump out of contaminated wells. We saw how much bad stuff went down there, but we still have a bunch in the well itself. They will pump thousands of gallons out of the wells to try to remove contamination. And so we will try to clean this one up real fast, best we can. Just put that in here. And what they would also do is they would do they would be pumping out of like way down here. You can see where it's flowing up into this well. So they would pump down here. Now, and this is just one example of what can happen when we have groundwater contamination.